Okay. Huh? Okay. కూర్చుంటారు ఇప్పుడు హిస్టరీ క్లాస్ ఉందా ఓకే నో ప్రాబ్లం ఓకే వెయిట్ చేస్తాను ఓకే
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Are you able my voice? Are you listening to our voice? Good morning, everyone. Yeah, we'll start the session. Okay, in last class, we started invasions of Muhammad Ghori and Muhammad Ghazani, right? Okay, we completed that, right? And today's session will start with the Delhi Sultans. Delhi Sultans. Delhi Sultans. Okay, Sultans who ruled from Delhi were called as Delhi Sultans. Okay, totally five dynasties ruled Delhi. I'll write here. First dynasty was slave dynasty. Slave dynasty. Okay, from slave year 1206 to 1290. 1206 to 1290 was the period of slave dynasty. And second dynasty was Khilji dynasty. Khilji dynasty. Okay, Khilji dynasty period was 1290 to 1320. And Tughlaq dynasty. Tughlaq dynasty period was 1320 to 1414, and Sayyid dynasty. Sayyid dynasty from 1414 to 1451, and Lodi dynasty. 1451 to 1526. Okay, these five dynasties ruled Delhi. These five dynasty rulers ruled Delhi, right? And they were called as sultans. They ruled Delhi as a capital city. That's why this dynasty was called as Delhi Sultanate. 1206 to 1526 period was called as Delhi Sultanate age. Delhi Sultanate age. Delhi Sultanate age, right? 1206 to 1256. 1206 to 1526. These 300 years, Delhi Sultans ruled. So, first we'll start with the slave dynasty. Okay. Slaves, Qutbuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak was the founder of a slave dynasty. Slave dynasty also called as Mamluk dynasty. Mamluk dynasty. Mamluk means previously they were slaves, but they got independence from their owners. Okay, in slavery, if owner was passed away, slaves will get independence. If owner give independence to slaves, then they will get independence. Okay, if slaves gave birth to children of owner, okay, then they will get the independence, right? Mamluk means previously they were slaves, but later, after death of their owner, they became a independent. Qutbuddin Aibak owner was Muhammad Ghori. Muhammad Ghori was passed away in 1206. So Qutbuddin Aibak declared independence. Qutbuddin Aibak declared independence in 1206 and ruled 1206 to 1210, just 4 years of period. Capital city of Qutbuddin Aibak, Lahore. He ruled from Lahore. Okay, he was the one and only person who ruled from Lahore. Ruled from Lahore. Okay, during Iltutmish, capital city was shifted to Delhi. Okay, he ruled only 4 years. That 4 years he involved in the war with Multan ruler Nasiruddin Kubacha. Nasiruddin Kubacha. Nasiruddin Kubacha. Nasiruddin Kubacha, he was a ruler of Multan. Okay, he was a relative of Qutbuddin Aibak also. Qutbuddin Aibak's sister was married by Nasiruddin Kubacha, even though he invaded Lahore. Okay, kingship doesn't know kinship. Okay, blood relation is blood relation, politics is politics. Kingship doesn't know kinship. And Gajani ruler Taj Uddin Yildiz. Tajuddin Yildiz. Okay, this person, Tajuddin Yildiz, was the uncle of Qutbuddin Aibak. Tajuddin Yildiz's daughter was married by Qutbuddin Aibak. But these people did not give importance to relations, they gave importance to kingdom. Kingship doesn't know kinship. They invaded, they tried to defeat Qutbuddin Aibak, but Qutbuddin Aibak defeated these people. Okay, Qutbuddin Aibak titles is most important. Qutbuddin Aibak titles is most important. Titles Bade Malik, and the second one is second important title was Lakh Baksh. Lakh Baksh. A person who give lakhs to scholars, the meaning of Lakh Baksh. Bade means bigger. Okay, bigger. Okay, major, bigger, major. Okay, Bade Malik, he was the highest owner. Lakh Baksh, a person who give lakhs to scholars, a person who give lakhs to scholars. That was the meaning of Lakh Baksh, right? And right, Qutbuddin Aibak gave importance to constructions. In Delhi, he constructed Mehrauli city. Mehrauli city. Now Mehrauli became part of Delhi. Right? Before it was a Mehrauli is a separate city. Okay, far from the Delhi, but now it's became a part of Delhi. Mehrauli within the he constructed Mehrauli city. Within the Mehrauli city, Qutbuddin Aibak constructed Quwat ul Islam Mosque. Quwat ul Islam Mosque. And within the Quwat ul Islam Mosque, he constructed Shams Minar. Shams Minar was nowadays we are calling Shams Minar as Qutub Minar. Shams Minar as Qutub Minar. Old name of Qutub Minar, Shams Minar. Okay, we have a famous Sufi saint, Qutbuddin Bakhtiar Kaki. In the memory of Qutbuddin Bakhtiar Kaki, Shams Minar was called as Qutub Minar. In the memory of victory over India, Qutbuddin Aibak laid the foundation of Shams Minar. Shams Minar. In the memory of victory over India, Qutbuddin Aibak started the construction of Shams Minar. That was not completed with the Qutbuddin Aibak. This was completed by his son-in-law. His son-in-law, Iltutmish. 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 Okay, Iltutmish, son-in-law of Qutbuddin Aibak. Okay, he completed Qutub Minar. Height of Qutub Minar was 71.4 meters. 71.4 meters. Height of Qutub Minar, right? And Qutbuddin Aibak invaded Ghazani. He defeated Ghazani ruler Tajuddin Eldaj and came back to Lahore. And in Lahore, Qutbuddin Aibak started a game called Shogun. He started a game called Shogun. Shogun is nothing but modern polo. Shogun, modern polo. Okay, polo. Okay, polo is nothing but horse hockey. While controlling horse, they should play hockey. They should play hockey. Okay, that's why this game was called as Shogun. Okay, he started playing Shogun. While playing Shogun, he was fall from horse and died. He fell from the horse and died. Qutbuddin Aibak died while playing Shogun. He fell from horse and died. Right? This is information related to Qutbuddin Aibak. And after Qutbuddin Aibak, his son-in-law Iltutmish became ruler. Iltutmish became ruler. Iltutmish was the son-in-law of Qutbuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak, his ruling period was 1210 to 1236. 1210 to 1236. Iltutmish started Islamic currency in India, that is Tanka. Tanka, silver coin. Okay, he was the first person to mint as per Arabic tradition, as per Islamic tradition. Iltutmish was the first person to mint currency as per Islamic tradition. Tanka, silver coin. Jeetal, copper coin. Tanka, silver coin. Jeetal, copper coin. Right? Tanka was a silver coin. Jeetal was a copper coin. Iltutmish issued these two currency. One tanka equal to 48 jeetals. One tanka equal to 48 jeetals. One silver coin equal to 48 copper coins. 48 copper coins. We should remember this point. Definitely you will get a mark from this one. So one tanka equal to 48 jeetals. One is to 48. 1 is to 48, right? Okay, and Iltutmish introduced a system called Turkhan-e-Chihalgani. Turkhan-e-Chihalgani. In this is a treasure group. In this group, he appointed 40 Turkish. He appointed 40 Turkish nobles. Turkhan-e-Chihalgani, that is 40 Turkish nobles. Okay, prime minister appointed from this group, military commander appointed from this group, and even horse stable minister appointed from this group. This group became treasure group, right? And he introduced Iqta system. Iltutmish introduced Iqta system. Iqta means a piece of land. A piece of land. If anyone who serve the king, instead of salary, they will get Iqtas. If anyone who serve the king, instead of salary, they will get the land. Ikta system, Ikta system. Okay, here we have a Ikta system. Ikta means a piece of land. If anyone who serve the king instead of salary, they will get instead of salary they will get lands. Okay, okay, I'll explain about little more information related Ikta. Okay, here head of Ikta, Mukti, Wali, or Iktedar, 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 Mukti, Wali, Iktedar. These terminals used to define the head of the Ikta. Okay, powers and functions of Iktedar. First, you will get Ikta. So that is one village or two villages or 100 villages or 1,000 villages. Okay, that was called as Ikta. Right? In Ikta, they should develop agriculture. They should develop agriculture. Agriculture means development of canals, development of water facilities to agriculture land. Okay, development of wells, construction of tanks, construction of canals, sub branches. Okay, and clearing the forest and convert it to agriculture land. Clearing the forest and convert it to agriculture land, right? And uh, he need to maintain law and order. Okay, if there is no law and order, people cannot pay the tax. Law and order is the most important. Law and order was the most important, right? Remember this point. Law and order was the most important. Remember that point. Law and order. People should live happily. Otherwise, for example, regularly burglars, thieves looting the money. At that condition, people had money? No, they will have no money. So they have no money, that's why they will not pay taxes to the government. That's why Iktedar should protect the peace, should protect the law and order. Okay, he should punish the culprits, he should punish the thieves, burglars, etc., etc. Then only people can pay the tax, right? And to maintain law and order, Iktedar need a army. Iktedar need a army. Iktedar need a army. Right? With the help of army, they control law and order. Okay, army. If Iktedar wants to maintain army, he needs some money. Without money, he cannot arrange the army. He need to give salaries to army. That's why he can collect the tax from the people. Why people should pay the tax means Iktedar protected agriculture, Iktedar protected law and order. That's why he can take taxes from people. Whenever king required the army during war, he should supply the war. This was the powers and functions of Iktedar. Powers and functions of the Iktedar. We should remember this point. Powers and functions of Iktedar, right? And remember, whenever king required the army, Iktedar supplied. So decentralized administration was followed. Right? Okay, and remember this point. And during Iltutmish period, a tsunami came to India. That tsunami name is Genghis Khan. A tsunami. Okay, once he came, he will destroy. If we face a tsunami, everybody will die. If Genghis Khan came to India, if Genghis Khan came to Delhi Sultanate, everyone will be killed by Genghis Khan. So we can compare Genghis Khan with tsunami. Okay, for example, in Indonesia, tsunami was there. tsunami was came. So in that disaster, lakhs of people was affected. Okay, thousands of people were passed away in Indonesia and nearby countries. Even some people died in Tamil Nadu also, Tamil Nadu coast also. Tamil Nadu coast. Even some people died in Tamil Nadu coast also. That's why tsunami is the most dangerous. Like, okay, during Iltutmish, a greatest warrior came to India, that is Genghis Khan, a greatest warrior. Okay, actually he belonged to Mongolia, belonged to very small tribe. Okay, to protect China from barbarians, they gave training to Genghis Khan tribe. They gave training to Genghis Khan tribe. Genghis Khan learned how to use guns from China. Remember, China invented guns. China invented guns. Genghis Khan learned gun manufacturing from China, and he captured China. And he captured China. He captured China. Okay, he captured China. His capital city was Peking, ruled from Peking. Central Asian ruler Jalaluddin Mangabarni. Jalaluddin Mangabarni. Central Asian ruler Jalaluddin Mangabarni. Genghis Khan attacked on Jalaluddin Mangabarni, defeated Jalaluddin Mangabarni. So he came to India, he came to Delhi, he met Iltutmish. Iltutmish became scared of Genghis Khan. Iltutmish refused to give shelter to Jalaluddin because if he gave shelter to Jalaluddin, Genghis Khan invaded India. He destroyed Iltutmish. Delhi Sultanate going to end. But Iltutmish did not give shelter to Jalaluddin, and Iltutmish sent a letter to Genghis Khan. Iltutmish sent a letter to Genghis Khan. That is, in that letter contains Indian weather is too much hot. If you come to India, definitely you will face health issues. And I did not give shelter to Jalaluddin. Inner meaning is if you came to India, I will die. That is the inner meaning of Iltutmish letter. And he says that he did not give shelter to Jalaluddin. He did not give shelter to Jalaluddin. Jalaluddin did not get shelter. So Genghis Khan also wrote yeah, in another letter. Congratulations, you are not going to. Congratulations, I am not going to your kingdom. So Iltutmish was very happy because his kingdom was an infant kingdom. His kingdom was infant kingdom. Okay, his kingdom was infant kingdom. So very wisely, Iltutmish protected Delhi from Genghis Khan. But in 1221, Genghis Khan, in 1221, Genghis Khan attacked on Somnath. Somnath was the richest temple. Somnath was the richest temple in India during medieval period. During medieval period, right? Okay, so Iltutmish protected his kingdom, right? Remember Genghis Khan. Okay, Genghis Khan was did not invaded Delhi, but he invaded Gujarat. He invaded Somnath. He invaded Somnath. Somnath only, right? And Iltutmish's sons were worthless people. Worthless people. So he wants to promote his daughter Rajia as a next ruler of India or Delhi. Rajia was well talented, okay, well administered person, well administered person, right? Remember this point. Worthless sons. Iltutmish has worthless sons. worthless sons, right? So Iltutmish wants to promote his daughter Rajia as a ruler, but after death of Iltutmish, Rukmuddin Firoz became ruler. He is not gave importance to administration. He did not give importance to administration, and remember, Rukmuddin Firoz completely neglected administration. He always drink wine. Always drink wine. He wasted a lot of time. So Rukmuddin Firoz's mother Shah Turkhan controlled the politics, and she was very cruel woman. Cruel woman. She gave severe punishment to so many people. That's why people revolt against Rukmuddin Firoz. Rukmuddin Firoz, right? Okay, remember this point. So, so with the help of people, Rajia became empress. Rajia became empress. Rajia, Rajia Sultana, Rajia Sultana. Okay, 1236 to 1240, period of Rajia Sultana, period of Rajia Sultana, right? Okay, she was a able person, most talented daughter of Iltutmish. Okay, we need to remember a book, Minahaj, Minahaj, Minahaj Ususiraj, a famous historian who lived during Delhi Sultanate. Right, he wrote a book called Tariq-e Nasiri. Tariq-e-Nasiri, right? In Tariq-e-Nasiri, he praised the greatness of Rajia Sultana. Rajia Sultana had all qualities. A king need super qualities. Every quality of king was in the Rajia Sultana. Her mistake was she born as a woman. If Rajia born as a male, if Rajia born as a male, definitely Rajia was the greatest ruler in entire slave dynasty. This statement was found in Tariqi Nasri book. Tariqi Nasri book, right? Rajia Sultana. Okay, here so many people revolt against Rajia Sultana. First one, Prime Minister Muhammad Junaidi. Junaidi. Muhammad Junaidi openly rejected Rajia because Shariat doesn't allow women to rule a country. Shariat doesn't allow women to rule the country. That's why Muhammad Junaidi rejected Rajia. Rejected Rajia because Rajia was a woman. Okay, a woman giving orders to Muhammad Junaidi. He thought that why should I listen to a woman voice? Okay, during medieval period, that was the most pathetic conditions. That's why Muhammad Junaidi rejected Rajia. Okay, once Rajia asked Muhammad Junaidi to donate money to the people, then he collected more taxes from the people. Completely oppositely behaved. Muhammad Junaidi openly rejected Rajia and he behaved what Rajia says. He behaved againstly. Okay, once Rajia asked Muhammad Junaidi to donate money to poor people, but Muhammad Junaidi collected. Muhammad Junaidi collected. Sorry. Okay, sorry, that was a mistake. And right, Muhammad Junaidi once gave money to the people. He rejected Rajia. He behaved what she says exactly opposite, right? And here you should remember the point. Even Ulemas rejected Rajia because her heterodox nature. Rajia did never, Rajia never wear burqa, never wear burqa. That's why, okay, that's why Ulemas revolted against Rajia. Ulemas revolted against Rajia. Okay, once she went to Delhi along with along with other soldiers, she went to Delhi. A boat. White board పోయింది అంటున్నా. White board పోయింది. Sorry for disturbance. Whiteboard चला गया. मीटिंग इज
मीटिंग फिनिश हो
नहीं okay. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Due to technical problem, this was a we faced problem, right? Sorry for this disturbance. Okay. Okay. Heterodox nature of Rajia. Heterodox nature of Rajia. She gave importance to heterodox nature. That's why Ulemas revolted. Okay, she never wear burqa. That's why ulemas did not supported Rajia, right? Okay. Even Chihalgani members revolted. Chihalgani are Chalisa members. Chalisa means group of 40 slaves. Group of 40 slaves are Chalisa members. Chalisa members revolted against Rajia. Okay, and here why Chalisa or Chihalgani member was revolted means simple. Here, remember here, Jamaluddin Yaqut. This person was Africa Muslim. He was called as Hapsi. People who came from Africa, okay, they were called as Hapsi Muslims. Okay, Negro Muslims or Hapsi Muslims. During Delhi Sultanate, Negro Muslims treated as untouchables. Okay, they appointed in only kitchen or agriculture land or water carrier, but Rajia appointed Jamaluddin Yaqut as horse stable minister. Horse stable minister. Okay, horse stable minister. So Chihalgani members revolt against Rajia because that post reserved to Chihalgani members, Turkhane Chihalgani. But Razia violated the rules because she gave importance to merit instead of race. Instead of race, Turkish race was a superior race. Turkish were the superior race in Islam. Majority jobs should reserve to Turkish during Delhi Sultanate, but Razia violated it, and Razia gave importance to merit instead of race. So Jamaluddin Yaqut was expert in controlling the horse. So he was expert. He was appointed as a horse stable minister. That's why Chihalgani members also revolted, and finally state governors also revolted. Batinda, Batinda governor Altunia revolted against Rajia, Altunia revolted against Rajia. To suppress Altunia, Rajia and Jamaluddin Yaqut went to Batinda. Unfortunately, Altunia army killed Jamaluddin Yaqut, and remember, Jamaluddin Yaqut died in the Batinda. Altunia army arrested Rajia, put in a prison. Okay, kingship is the most important. To protect kingship, we should not follow morals and ethics. You should not follow morals and ethics in love and war. Okay, in love and war, we should not follow morals, ethics. If you follow morals, if you follow ethics, you should sacrifice the kingdom. You should sacrifice the love, right? So she did not give importance to morals and ethics. And Rajia was unmarried woman, so she married Altunia. Rajia married Altunia. So Altunia accepted, because if Rajia was became empress, she was the emperor of Delhi. So Altunia accepted marriage with Rajia. Rajia was married to Altunia. These two, husband and wife, went to Delhi, but unfortunately, near Delhi, these two persons was killed by unknown people. So Rajia was died in 1240. After death of Rajia, Masood Shah, Bahram Shah, and Nasiruddin Muhammad was ruled. Okay, Masood Shah ruled only 2 years, Bahram Shah ruled only 4 years. Nasiruddin Muhammad, Nasiruddin Muhammad, Nasir Uddin Muhammad, Nasiruddin Muhammad, at the age of 60, he became the ruler in 1246 and ruled up to 1266. At the age of 60, he became the ruler. Okay, he was an old person, so what will he do? Nothing. He will do nothing. Okay, so he ruled 20 years with the help of his assistant, his Wazir, Prime Minister. Wazir means Prime Minister. That is Balban. Balban worked as a Prime Minister during Nasiruddin Muhammad. Okay, during his period, Us Siraj, Minhaj Us Siraj, Minhaj Us Siraj composed Tariq. Tariq means date. E Nasiri. Tariq E Nasiri. Day-to-day events in Nasiruddin Muhammad court. Day-to-day events in Nasiruddin Muhammad court. Right? His period was 1246 to 1266. Okay, in this book only he praised the greatness of Rajia. Okay, Balban became a deputy sultan also. Ziauddin Barauni says that Balban gave 5 sons to Sultan. Balban. Balban. His period is 1266 to 1286. 1286. Right? Balban gave poison to Sultan Nasruddin Muhammad. Okay, as per Ziauddin Barauni. Ziauddin Barauni. Ziauddin Barauni came from Barauni city. Barauni city. So he was called as Barauni. Okay, he came from Barauni city. He came from Barauni city. So Ziauddin was named as Ziauddin Barauni. Okay, Balban gave poison to Sultan Nasruddin Muhammad as per Ziauddin Barauni. Balban was the greatest ruler in entire slave dynasty. Entire slave dynasty means that from 1206 to 1290, 1206 to 1290 period, Balban was the greatest ruler. He used a blood and iron policy. Blood and iron policy. Okay, it means force. With the help of force, he destroyed Chihalgani. Chihalgani members tried to control Balban. So he started suppressing Chihalgani members. Okay, he introduced pre-Islamic Persian methods. He introduced pre-Islamic Persian methods. Pre-Islamic Persian methods. Okay, before introduction of Islam in Persia, they followed some measures. That measures used by Balban to suppress Chihalgani. In that first one is Sizda. Sizda means prostration in front of the king. Prostration in front of the king. To destroy ego of Chihalgani members, okay, he introduces Sizda. Sizda means prostration, completely bend our body in front of a king. That is the prostration, complete bending, and we should praise, we should give, we should worship, right? And that was against to Islam, but Balban introduced. Sizda only meant for Allah. Sizda only meant for Allah, but Balban introduced it. Okay, Paibos kissing the feet of the king. Paibos kissing the feet, kissing the feet of king. Okay, generally, if we committed a mistake, if we committed a mistake, we ask apology. But in some conditions, our parents demanded to touch the feet. Okay, then in future we will not commit any mistake, right? Okay, to protect our ego, we should not touch feet of anyone. Okay, but to destroy ego of Chihalgani, Balban introduced Paibos. Everyone should kiss the feet of Balban. Otherwise, he will remove head. Okay, he will remove the neck. He will cut the neck. Okay, and Naurozu, Parisian New Year Festival. Parisian New Year Festival. Naurozu. Nowruz, New Year, Parisian New Year Festival. Okay, this was a pre-Islamic Persian festival. Okay, during the New Year festival, every subordinate should come to capital cities. They should perform Sizda, they should perform Paibos, and they should give gifts to Balban. They should give gifts to Balban. Balban ki gifts he also Balban ki gifts he also otherwise they will be punished. Okay, and the most interesting things was Balban. Okay, Balban title was the most important. Okay, Balban took a title. Okay, when he became the ruler, he took a title called Ghiyazuddin. When he became ruler, he took a title called Ghiyazuddin. Ghiyazuddin Balban. Okay, Ghiyazuddin Balban. This is one of the important title of Balban. And remember, Most important title of Balban was Zil-e-Lahi. Zil-e-Lahi. Zil-e-Lahi was the most important title of Balban. Zil-e-Lahi means shadow of the God. We gave more respect to God. Okay, Balban says that people should give respect to Balban also. Okay, we give more importance, more respect to the God. Okay, Balban expected that respect to him. Okay, we cannot separate God and his shadow. Okay, Zil-Ilahi means shadow of the God. We cannot separate shadow and God. That's why we should give more respect to even shadow. Even shadow. That's why he took a title called Zil-Ilahi. Generally, Persian rulers use this title. Zil-Ilahi was a Persian terminology. Right? Zil-Ilahi terms was used by Persian rulers, every Persian rulers during Qutub Shahi dynasty in Hyderabad. Every Delhi, every Qutub Shahi ruler used Zil-Ilahi title. Zil-Ilahi title, right? And he used Balban used. Blood and direct policy to suppress his revolts. Okay, for example, in Bengal, Tughril Khan, Tughril Khan, governor of Bengal. In Friday prayer, he always recite Balbar name, but he stopped reciting name of Balbar, and starting his name in Khutbah. It means he revolted against Balban. So, to suppress Tughlil Khan, Amir Khan was sent to Bengal. But Tughlil Khan defeated Amir Khan. And Amir Khan was came back to Delhi. Okay, he got severe angry. Balban got severe angry on Balban got severe angry on Amir Khan, and he killed Amir Khan. Amir Khan was killed by Balban. Right? And Balban was went to Bengal. Went to Bengal. Okay, Balban and his son Bugra Khan. These two persons went to Bengal and they defeated Tughlil Khan, but they did not kill Tughlil Khan, but they harassed Tughlil Khan. Okay, they with the help of different materials, with swords, with other materials, they harassed Tughlil Khan. Okay, Tughlil Khan requested Balban to kill him. Because he tortured like anything. He showed the torture. Balban showed hell in Bengal to the Tughlil Khan. So remaining all Chihalgani members, okay, stopped revolting against Balban. In Bengal, Balban appointed Bughra Khan, second son of Balban. Okay, he was a governor of Bengal. He was appointed as a governor of Bengal region, right? And here Balban did not go any fresh wars during his period. Balban was the one and only ruler who did not go for fresh wars because he is having so many troubles. He cleared the troubles. Okay, Balban, when he became the ruler, he stopped drinking liquor because if he drink liquor, sometimes he may cry, sometimes he may got severe angry, so he behave abnormally. That's why he stopped drinking liquor. Okay, and he wants to protect the glory of he wants to protect the position of the king. That's why he stopped taking liquor. He stopped taking liquor. Okay, Balban never laughed in front of anyone. Balban never cried in front of anyone. Okay, during this period, Mongols continuously invaded India. Mongols continuously invaded India. In Mongol invasion, his son Muhammad was passed away. Elder son of Balban, Muhammad. Okay, Muhammad was passed away. At the time of Muhammad's death also, he did not cry. But during midnight, alone he sat and he started crying. Alone he sat and started crying. Okay, Mongols invasions, Muhammad was passed away. At that condition also, he did not cry. Muhammad was a favorite son of Balban. Okay, after death of Balban, he wants to promote Muhammad as a ruler. After Balban, he wants promoted Muhammad as a ruler. But unfortunately, Muhammad was died before Balban. At that condition also, Balban did not cry. But during midnight, alone and midnight, he cried a lot. He cried a lot. Okay, and because of Mongol invasions, Balban separated military department from Wazir. Wazir was the military commander, prime minister, and a revenue officer. Three functions, three ministries under single person. That's why there is no specialization. Balban separated military department from Wazir. He created a military department was called as Diwan E Aris, Department of Military, and Arij E Mumalik. Arij E Mumalik means Chief Military Commander. Arij E Mumalik means Chief Military Commander. Okay, Diwani Arij means Department of Military, Department of Military, Department of Military. Ariji Malik, head of this department, right? And he introduced a gold currency, dirham, a gold coin introduced by the Balban. Balban never met common people. Okay, Balban says that king is a divine personality. So king never show his face to common people, ordinary people. So prime minister was the prime minister gave importance to welfare activities. Okay, if people had problems, they should meet prime minister only, not a king. They should not meet the king. They should not meet the king. Okay, Balban died because of heartbreak. Because of heartbreak, he was passed away. Heartbreak is different. Heart attack is different. Heart attack means because of physical problem we die. Heartbreak means related to mental. Okay, Muhammad was passed away in Mongol invasion. So he never cried. He never cried in front of anyone. He never shared his pain with anyone, even his wife. Okay, Balban did not share his pain with even his wife. Okay, that's why he got a mental disease. Okay, that is called as heartbreak. Because of heartbreak, he was passed away. Continuously thinking about Muhammad dead, Muhammad dead, Muhammad dead, Muhammad dead, Muhammad dead. Okay, that too, even midnight, midnight, he cried a lot. Okay, he never cry in front of anyone. He never laugh in front of anyone. Okay, and he always come to palace. He always come to court along with 100 bodyguards. He never wear normal dresses even during midnight. Even during midnight, he always wear king dresses because if anybody immediately want to meet the king, okay, they may show discriminative. That's why Balban wear regularly same dress what he wore in during daytime. In 1286, Balban was passed away, so his grandson. Actually, Bughra Khan was alive, but Bughra Khan was not ready to become the ruler. Bughra Khan was not ready to capture the Delhi, but he is not. He is satisfied with Bengal. Bughra Khan satisfied with Bengal. He refused to come to Bengal. So, grandson Kaikubad, Kaikubad, Kaikubad became ruler. Kaikubad became ruler in 1286. He became ruler, and 1290 he was passed away. Kaikubad suffering with paralysis. Because of paralysis, Kaikubad was suffered a lot. To protect the Delhi Sultanate, Jalaluddin Khilji, Jalaluddin Khilji killed Kaikubad, and became the emperor of India. Right? Next dynasty was Khilji dynasty. Khilji dynasty. Jalaluddin Khilji was the founder of Khilji dynasty. Jalaluddin Khilji. Jalaluddin Khilji. Jalaluddin Khilji. He became ruler in 1290, ruled up to 1296. 1296, ruled up to 1296. Jalaluddin Khilji became ruler in 1290 and ruled up to 1296. 1296. Jalaluddin Khilji became ruler at the age of 70, right? And he celebrated coronation festival in Naushahar. At the age of 70, he celebrated coronation festival. Coronation means coming to the throne. Coming to the throne festival, right? Okay. He celebrated coronation festival in Naushahar, and then only he entered into Delhi. Generally, if anyone wants to become the ruler, they kill the king, and then they celebrated coronation festival. But Jalaluddin Khilji first celebrated coronation festival and then entered into Delhi. And killed Kaikuba. Okay, during Jalaluddin Khilji, most important point, remember this point. Okay, Balban son-in-law. Balban son-in-law was Malik Jaju, most repeated bit, Malik Jaju. He was the governor of Kara, Uttar Pradesh. Jalaluddin Khilji was a Khilji. So Balban son-in-law was Malik Jaju. Malik Jaju wants to revive slave dynasty. So he revolted against Jalaluddin Khilji. But Jalaluddin Khilji did not kill Malik Jaju. Okay, Jalaluddin Khilji defeated Malik Jaju and he forgived Jalaluddin Khilji forgived Malik Jaju, and he was appointed as governor of Multan. Generally, if anyone who revolted during Delhi during medieval period, that person will be killed. But Jalaluddin Khilji forgived Malik Cheju. In Kara, Jalaluddin appointed his son-in-law, Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji became governor of Kara, but most ambitious person. He wants to become emperor of India. He wants to rule India, but he is having no money. So, with the help of Kara army, he invaded Yadava dynasty. Yadava dynasty. Yadava dynasty ruled Devagiri, Maharashtra. Okay, Devagiri was the richest place. Devagiri was the richest place. Okay, Yadava dynasty ruler Ramachandra Deva. Ramachandra Deva. Ramachandra Deva, right? Okay, Yadava dynasty ruler Ramachandra Deva was defeated by Alauddin Khilji. Defeated by Alauddin Khilji, right? So, so Ramachandra Deva paid huge money. Ramachandra Deva paid huge money to Alauddin Khilji. Okay, in a previous class we discussed Kams. Okay, comes was should divided by king only. Should divide by king only. Remember this point. But Alauddin Khilji went to Kara instead of Delhi. Actually, he need to go to Delhi, but he went to Kara. Actually, He should surrender money to Jalaluddin Khilji. But Alauddin Khilji went to Kara. Then Jalaluddin Khilji came to Kara. Okay, but in Kara, Alauddin Khilji was killed by. Alauddin Khilji killed his own uncle Jalaluddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji killed his own uncle Jalaluddin Khilji. Jalaluddin Khilji killed his own uncle. Alauddin Khilji killed his own uncle Jalaluddin Khilji. Okay, and he became Emperor of India. Jalaluddin Khilji was died. So after death of Jalaluddin Khilji, Alauddin Khilji became ruler. His period was 1296 to 1316. Alauddin Khilji was the most ambitious person. He wants to rule entire the world. That's why he took a title called Sikindar Sani. Alauddin Khilji's title is Sikindar-e-Sani. That means second Alexander. Like Alexander, he wants to capture entire the world, right? Okay, and Alauddin Khilji had another ambition. That is, he wants to establish a religion like Muhammad Prophet. Okay, but religious had requested Alauddin Khilji not to establish any religion because without support of God, you cannot success to establish a religion. Without support of God, you cannot establish any religion. If you establish also, that religion cannot survive for a long period. So they will become foolish. Okay, founders will become foolish. Okay, they will get bad name. That's why Alauddin Khilji stopped starting a religion. Okay, and he took a Delhi called Sikindar-e-Sani and captured Indian territories. First, he attacked on Gujarat. In 1299 and defeated Karnadeva. Okay, and looted Gujarat. And in Gujarat, remember, and in Gujarat, Kambe slave market, Alauddin Khilji army purchased a hijra, that is Hazar dinari. Okay, Hazar means 1,000 dinaris, gold coins. Okay, Hazar Dinari was gifted to Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji gave Islam to Hazar Dinari and he gave a new name called Malik Kafur. Malik Kafur. Malik Kafur was a Hijra and he was purchased in Kambay slave market. Purchased in a Kambay slave market. Alauddin Khilji, okay, Alauddin Khilji gave Islam to Malik Kafur. So he took a title called Malik Kafur and he became the important military commander of Alauddin Khilji. Okay, in 1303, in 1301, soldiers of Alauddin Khilji ran away to Ranatambur because comes comes in Gujarat. Comes in Gujarat. As actually 1/5 should be given to king, 4/5 to soldiers. But Alauddin Khilji took 4/5 of the share. Alauddin Khilji took the 4/5 of the share. Okay, and he gave 1/5 to soldiers. 1/5 to soldiers. 1/5 to soldiers. That's why they revolted against Alauddin Khilji. They ran away to Ranatambur. Ranatambur was ruled by Hambira Deva. Hambira Deva. Hambira Deva was defeated by Alauddin Khilji. In 1303, he also invaded Mewad. He also invaded Mewad. Okay, to get Rani Padmini, to get Rani Padmavati, to get Rani Padmavati, Alauddin Khilji invaded Mewad as per Padmavat. Padmavat was written by Padmavat's book written by Malik Muhammad Jayasi, a Sufi saint. Malik Muhammad Jayasi was a Sufi saint. He wrote a book called Padmavat. Okay, in this story, he says that to get Rani Padmavati, okay, Alauddin Khilji invaded Mewat. But Amir Khusru wrote that Kajain ul Futuhat. Kajain ul Futuhat. In this book, Amir Khusru says that to get Mewad only he invaded, Alauddin Khilji invaded Mewad. Okay, after death of Rana Ratan Singh, Rani Padmini, along with 3,000 servants, she jumped into fire and performed Johar. Johar was a Rajput custom. Johar was a Rajput custom. Okay, in Rajput, woman treated as property of husband, wife treated as property of husband, right? To control, okay, if husband was died, immediately they will jump into fire, committed Johar. Johar is one like a sati system. After death of husband, they will jump into fire. There's a little difference between sati and Johar. In sati system, in sati system, widow enter into the fire along with the dead body of husband. But in Johar, king was died in the battlefield. Okay, immediately queens jump into fire because to protect the chastity. They want to protect the chastity. Okay, there is a little difference between Johar and Sati. Okay, Kajainul Futuhat was the first Persian book to speak about Johar. Right? And after that, he invaded South India in 1309. He invaded Yadava dynasty, Devagiri. Devagiri. Malik Kafur defeated Ramachandra Deva. Malik Kafur defeated Ramachandra Deva. Ramachandra Deva accepted sovereignty of Alauddin Khilji. In 1309 and 10, in 1309, Alauddin Khilji invaded Kakatiya Kingdom. Kakatiya Kingdom. King of Kakatiya dynasty, Pratap Rudra II. Prataparudra II. King of Kakatiya dynasty was Pratap II. He was also defeated by Malik Kafur. Malik Kafur led the army. Malik Kafur led the army. Malik Kafur led the army of Kakatiya, Alauddin Khilji, and defeated Prataparudra II. Prataparudra II became subordinate in 1310. Even Malik Kafur invaded Hoysala dynasty. Hoysalas ruled North Tamil Nadu. Their capital city was Dwara Samudram. Dwara Samudram. Dwara Samudram. Dwara Samudram was the capital city of Hoysalas. Veera Ballala. Three. Veera Ballala III. Okay, he was the king of Hoysala dynasty. He was also defeated by Malik Kafur. At the same time, in Madurai, two brothers started war of section. Veera Pandian, Sundara Pandian. Veera Pandian, Sundara Pandian. Veera Pandian, Sundara Pandian. These two persons started a war of section. These two persons want to become the rulers. Right? So they started a war. Veera Pandian defeated Sundara Pandian. So he ran away to Dwara Samudram. Dwara Samudram. Actually, he wants to get the support of Veera Ballala. Veera Ballala. But at the time, Veera Ballala was defeated by Malik Kafur. So Sundara Pandian got the support of Malik Kafur. So after completion of battle with the Hoysala dynasty, Malik Kafur also attacked on Madurai. Also attacked on Madurai. Right? Also attacked on Madurai region. Right? Veera Pandian was defeated and killed by Malik Kafur in Rameshwaram. In Rameshwaram. In Rameshwaram, Malik Kafur constructed first mosque. In Rameshwaram, first mosque was constructed by Malik Kafur. Okay, Malik Kafur constructed first mosque in Rameshwaram. Okay, in South Indian invasions, okay, Malik Kafur defeated Kakatiyas, Hoysalas, and Pandyans. Right here, Yadava dynasty also. Okay, in 1312, Yadavas revolted against Alauddin Khilji. So Alauddin Khilji attacked in Yadava dynasty and captured Yadava dynasty. And in South India, Alauddin Khilji captured only Yadava dynasty. Remaining countries got semi-independence. Up to death of Alauddin Khilji, Kakatiyas, Hoysalas, and Pandyans did not revolted, right? And remember, Alauddin Khilji got a great name because of his reforms. Alauddin Khilji maintained 5 lakhs standing army. Okay, to give salaries to standing army, he had no money. He had no money. So he regulated market price. He regulated market price. Regulated market price. Regulated market price. Regulated, controlled market prices. Controlled market prices. Okay, standing army to maintain standing army. Alauddin Khilji had no money. Alauddin Khilji had no money. So he regulated markets. He established markets, grains market, cattle market, and luxurious goods market. Remember, Alauddin Khilji collected 50% of land revenue or 1 by 2% of land revenue. Okay, he only collected taxes in grain farm only because to supply grains to his markets, to supply grains to his markets. That's why he collected in the grains instead of cash. Instead of cash, he collected in the grains. Okay, 50% taxes collected from the farmers. Okay, that too grains farm only because he need grains in the market. Okay, Alauddin Khilji created a department of market that is Diwan E Riyasat. Riyasat. Diwani Riyasat. Diwani Riyasat, the Department of Markets. And each market was headed by Shahana-e Mandi. Shahana-e Mandi. Each market was headed by Shahana-e Mandi. Nothing but chairman of the market. Chairman of the market. Shahana-e Mandi. Chairman of the market. Chairman of the market. Chairman of the market. Okay. And regularly he should set the price list to the king. Okay. If anyone violated the king's price, that person will be prosecuted. If any trader betrayed people, okay, from that person body, they cut the meat. For example, vegetable vendor, a vegetable vendor, okay, violated market rules and he betrayed people for more than one, betrayed people and he saved 1 kg. So if government got this information, at that condition, Alauddin Khilji cut 1 kg meat from his body. 1 kg meat from his body. That much severe restrictions followed by Alauddin Khilji. That was severe restrictions followed by Alauddin Khilji. That's why this market reform became successful. Nowadays, we are having military canteens, right? That military canteens concept started from Alauddin Khilji markets, Alauddin Khilji markets, right? That is the best example. Nowadays, government giving rations to people. That ration concept also started by Alauddin Khilji. Diwan e Mustakaraj. Diwan e Mustakaraj. Diwani Mustakaraj. Okay, Department of Revenue. Revenue Department created by Alauddin Khilji. Created by Alauddin Khilji, Diwani Mustakaraj. Mustakaraj. Okay, Mustakaraj means the revenue. Okay, he created Diwani Mustakaraj and appointed a revenue official was called as Amil. Amil was the in charge of revenue administration. Revenue administration. Even in military, Alauddin Khilji maintained some reforms, introduced some reforms. In that, most important was Dag. Dag means branding of horse. Branding. Of horse. Branding of horse. Chera. Chera. Service register. Service register. Service register. These two introduced by Alauddin Khilji. These two introduced by Alauddin Khilji. The branding of horse, Chera, service register. Service register. Branding of horse and service register. Okay, these two maintained by Alauddin Khilji in army. Okay, Alauddin Khilji constructed Alai Darwaza in front of Qutub Minar. Okay, Alauddin Khilji started Alai Minar. Alauddin Khilji started Alai Minar. Alauddin Khilji started Alai Minar. Okay, this Minar was incompleted because Alauddin Khilji wants to construct a biggest monument than Qutub Minar. That's why he started Alai Minar. That was only he unable to complete it. Okay, Siri Fort constructed by Alauddin Khilji near Delhi. Siri Fort. Okay, Koshak-e-Sari, because Mongols continuously invading. That's why Alauddin Khilji constructed Siri. After death of Alauddin Khilji, Malik Kafur appointed Shihabuddin Umar, a minor ruler. Shihabuddin Umar appointed as a ruler. Right? But Shihabuddin Umar was a minor. Okay, Alauddin Khilji elder son was Khijir Khan. Alauddin Khilji elder son was Khijir Khan. Alauddin Khilji elder son was Khijir Khan. Okay, so Khijir Khan wants to become the ruler, but Malik Kafur removed eyes of Khijir Khan and put in a prison. Okay, why Malik Kafur removed the eyes? Because a person who is having no eyes, he cannot become the king. So Khijir Khan was removed. Malik Kafur removed the eyes of Khijir Khan, and Khijir Khan sent to jail. Within 1 week, Malik Kafur army bodyguards killed Malik Kafur because they unable to bear. So another son of Alauddin Khilji, Mubarak Shah Khilji. Mubarak Shah Khilji was the last important ruler of Khilji dynasty. Okay, Mubarak Shah Khilji himself claimed as Khalifa. Actually, Islamic leaders, Islamic big shots or big wigs recognized a person as a Khalifa. But he himself took a title called Khalifa. But no one recognized him as a Khalifa. No one recognized Mubarak Shah Khilji as Khalifa. Okay, Mubarak Shah Khilji's servant Nasiruddin Khusru Khan Nasiruddin Khusru Khan. He was the last, he was the prime minister. He was the prime minister of Mubarak Shah Khilji, prime minister of Mubarak Shah Khilji, right? But Nasruddin killed his own master, killed Mubarak Shah Khilji, and became ruler. Nasiruddin took a title called Nasiruddin Khusru Shah. Nasiruddin Khusru Shah. Khusru Shah. Nasiruddin Khusru Shah. Nasiruddin Khusru Shah was the king. He became king in 1320, ruled up to 30, just 100 days, just 100 days, right? And Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq, Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq killed Nasruddin Khusru Shah and laid the foundation of Tughlaq dynasty. Tughlaqs ruled from 1320 to 1320 to 1414. This much of the period ruled by Tughlaqs. Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq, Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq was the founder. Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq was the founder of Tughlaq dynasty. He ruled between 1320 to 1325. 1325. Okay, in Delhi Sultanate, sultans never believed in sons, but they believed in slaves because sons may revolt, sons may attack, sons may revolt, sons may attack, and sons may kill kings, and but slaves trusted. Generally, sons protected the fathers, but during Delhi Sultanate, sons killed father and they became the ruler. Okay, that is the negative in Delhi Sultanate. That was the negative in Delhi Sultanate. Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq period in 1323. Muhammad bin Tughlaq or Muhammad Junah Khan. Muhammad Junah Khan attacked on Kakatiya dynasty and captured Kakatiya dynasty. Captured Kakatiya dynasty. Attacked on Kakatiya dynasty and captured Kakatiya dynasty. Okay, Muhammad Junah Khan attacked on Kakatiya dynasty and defeated Pratap Rudra II. Pratapa Rudra II. Okay, Pratap Rudra II sent to Delhi, but he jumped into Narmada River and committed suicide. He jumped into Narmada River. Jumped into Narmada River and committed suicide. Committed suicide. Okay. Yeah, someone raised the hand. Can you ask any doubts? Okay, you can type in the message box, chat box. Okay, what is your doubt? You can type in the box and ask a question. Someone raised the hand. Okay, tell me. You can ask me doubt. Okay, ask me doubt. But in you can chat. You can type in the chat box and ask me doubt. Okay, I'll reply. Yeah, someone raised the hand. You can type in the box and ask me doubt. Okay, Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq captured Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq son Muhammad bin Tughlaq and Muhammad Junah Khan captured Kakatiya dynasty. Kakatiya dynasty, right? Muhammad bin Tughlaq was popularly known as Muhammad Juna Khan or Ulugh Khan. Okay, in 1325, in 1325, Giyazuddin Tughlaq went to Bengal and he captured Bengal. He captured Bengal. Okay, while returning to Delhi, while came back to Delhi, okay, Muhammad bin Tughlaq constructed a welcome gate. Okay, when king entered into welcome gate, unfortunately that welcome gate was collapsed. Okay, in that incident, king was passed away. Okay, welcome gate was collapsed. Welcome gate was collapsed. That's why king was passed away. Okay, Isami, a famous historian during Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Nizami, Nizami, another important poet. Ibn Battuta, a Morocco traveler. A Morocco traveler says that Muhammad bin Tughlaq prepared a plan to kill his own father. Kill his own father. Okay, they say that Muhammad bin Tughlaq was the murderer of his own father. Okay, a person who killed his own father was called as patricidal. Patricidal. Patricidal means a person who killed his own father. Patri means father. Sidal means killing. Okay, he killed Muhammad bin Tughlaq killed his own father. In 1325, Muhammad bin Tughlaq became ruler. Muhammad bin Tughlaq became ruler. In 1325, ruled up to 1351. It's a period of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Period of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay, Muhammad bin Tughlaq criticized as a mad Tughlaq. Pichi Tughlaq, mad Tughlaq. Because his works are looking like a mad fellow's works. Mad fellow's works. Okay, Muhammad bin Tughlaq was a well-educated person. He was expert in science. He was expert in biology, expert in medicine, expert in mathematics. Right? In if he start any subject, if he start any subject, okay, if he started any subject, definitely okay, he will become expert. He was expert in dozen languages. Dozen languages. Okay, remove that point. Dozen languages. He was expert in Arabic. He was expert in Persian. He was expert in Urdu. He was expert in Sanskrit. He was expert in Tamil. He was expert in Marathi. He was expert in Greek. He is expert in even Chinese language also. If a person came from China, he will speak with that person in Chinese language. For example, a Tamil person who came to palace of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, he will speak. He will speak with that person in Tamil language. For example, a Greek person came to Muhammad bin Tughlaq's court at that period also. He will speak in Greek with Muhammad, other Greek person, right? Okay, and Muhammad bin Tughlaq was a mad Tughlaq. His handwriting is like a pearls. His handwriting is like a pearls, right? And he introduced so many reforms that reforms was failed. First important reform was Doab experiment. New taxes in Doab. Doab means area between two rivers. In 1326, he introduced two new taxes in Ganga Yamuna basin, Ganga Yamuna region, that is Gari and Cherry. Gari house tax. Gari means house tax. Cherry means cattle grazing tax. Cherry or Cherai, cattle grazing tax. Cattle grazing tax. Grazing means giving food to animals. Cattle grazing tax, right? Because of cattle grazing tax, gari tax, people are unable to pay the money. So they failed to pay, so ran away. To protect the agriculture, Muhammad bin Tughlaq started A department called Department of Agriculture, that is Diwani Kohi. Diwani Kohi means a Department of Agriculture. Department of Agriculture. Department of Agriculture started by Muhammad bin Tughlaq, that is Diwan E Kohi. Diwani Kohi. Department of Agriculture. Department of Agriculture. Right. With the help of this department, he developed the agriculture. He cleared the 60 miles of the forest, and 60 miles of forest converted into agriculture land given to poor people. Given to poor people. Given to poor people. Okay, and he was the first person to give crop loans to farmers. Crop loans to farmers. Crop loans to farmers. Remember this point, right? Alauddin Khilji, sorry, Muhammad bin Tughlaq was the first person to give famine code, famine code, famine code. Okay, to protect the people, he gave famine code, right? And another important reform was capital change. Capital change in 1328, Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted capital from Delhi to Devagiri. Unfortunately, so many people died in Devagiri. So immediately in 1329, he shifted capital to Devagiri. Because of this capital change, he lost so much of the money. And introduction of copper currency. Introduction of copper currency. Okay, people here, because of scarcity of gold and silver, Muhammad bin Tughlaq minted currency in copper, and he artificially gave silver value to copper. So people started minting fake currency. Okay, government was responsible to minting the currency, but here he minted copper currency. Okay, he gave silver value to copper. That's why every people in the Delhi collected copper and minted currency. Minted currency. So lakhs of rupees was a fake currency developed in Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Trade was declined. People unable to purchase the goods because prices was increased when money inflow was increased. When money inflow was increased, right? Okay, and in 30 32, Muhammad bin Tughlaq invaded Khorasan, Central Asia. Khorasan, Central Asia. Muhammad bin Tughlaq gave shelter to so many people who came from Khorasan. They praised that you are the greatest ruler, you are the superhero. Okay, you need to rule the Khorasan. That's why you should invade in Khorasan. They flattered the king. Flattered the king. They flattered the king. So Khorasan, he invaded Khorasan with 1 lakh soldiers. He recruited 1 lakh soldiers. He recruited 1 lakh soldiers, and he recruited 1 lakh soldiers, and he had when he went to Delhi, he went to Khorasan, but he did not invade Khorasan. Simply came back. So 1 lakh armies, 1 lakh armies. Salary was wasted, and along with 1 lakh soldiers, he invaded Tibet. He invaded Tibet. Okay, Tibet people accepted sovereignty of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, but when he started returning to India, rainy season was started because of rainy season. Because of rainy season, okay, because of rainy season, okay, Muhammad bin Tughlaq army was destroyed in the. Along with 1 lakh soldiers, he went to Tibet, but along with three people. Okay, along with 1 lakh soldiers, he went to Tibet, but along with three people, he came back to Delhi. The most disastrous. Okay, whatever Muhammad bin Tughlaq done, that was a disaster. That was a disaster to Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay, not even weather supported, not even weather supported Muhammad bin Tughlaq. So, along with just three people, he came back to Delhi, right? During the Muhammad bin Tughlaq period, total India was under Delhi Sultanate. During Muhammad bin Tughlaq period, total India was under Delhi Sultanate, but during Muhammad bin Tughlaq period only, okay, decline was started in South India. In 1325, Musunuri Nayaka Kingdom, Musunuri Nayaka Kingdom became powerful. In 1336, Vijayanagara Kingdom was started. Vijayanagara Kingdom was started. In 1347, a Islamic kingdom, that is Bahmani Kingdom started in Gulbarga. Okay, successors of Bahmanis was Qutub Shahis. These three dominant kingdoms established in South India, total South India declared independence. Right? Muhammad bin Tughlaq got Mansur, Muhammad bin Tughlaq got Mansur. Whatever he done, that was against Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay, Muhammad bin Tughlaq got Mansur from Khalifa, and remember, in 1351, a slave Tagi revolted. Uh, revolted against Muhammad bin Tughlaq. To suppress Tagi, Muhammad bin Tughlaq went to Gujarat. He captured Gujarat. Then Tagi ran away to Sindh. Okay, to punish Tagi, even Muhammad bin Tughlaq went to Sindh, but near Thatta, Muhammad bin Tughlaq was passed away. Okay, Muhammad bin Tughlaq was passed away in a natural death. His death was natural death. Okay, he did not die in the war. He went to battlefield, but while going to Sindh, he died near Thatta. Okay, you need to remember a statement in our exams. Okay, they are asking statements in exam, so you should remember statements for history exam. Abdul Qadir Badauni. Abdul Qadir Badauni. Abdul Qadir Badauni. He wrote a book called Muntakab ul Tawarik. In this book, Abdul Qadir Badauni made a statement related death of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, about death of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay, the death. Okay, you should note down this statement, because statements are asking in the examination. The death of Sultan. Liberated. Death of Sultan liberated the people. Death of Sultan liberated the people from Sultan. The death of Sultan liberated the people from Sultan, and Sultan from the people. This statement given by Abdul Qadir Badauni. Okay, death of Sultan liberated the people from Sultan, and Sultan from the people. Means Remember, during Muhammad bin Tughlaq, people suffered a lot because of his mad decisions. Mad decisions. Okay, his mad decisions is first mad decision was the new taxes in Goa. So people fed up and many people died because of because of starvation, right? That was a disastrous reform. And second disaster reform was capital change. Lakhs of people went to south and died because of humidity, because of no water, because of no food. Okay, because of Muhammad bin Tughlaq foolish decisions. Okay, capital change and new tax in the Doab. Okay, people suffered from the Sultan. And Muhammad bin Tughlaq introduced copper currency. Because of copper currency, people harassed, people misused the currency and they minted fake currency. Because of token currency, people harassed Sultan. In this incident, in this reform, people suffered, people harassed the king. People harassed the king. So everyone got liberation. Sultan got liberation, people got liberation. Okay, after death of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay, you should note down this. Everybody should note down this because this statement was statements are more getting importance in our exam. They are asking the okay. Shall I clear? Shall I clear this statement because this statement was asking in the examinations. If you forgot about this statement, you will lose a 1 mark. Okay, this was most important. Most important, right? You should make a note. You should make a note. Okay, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, before I'll give two more books names. Okay, you should remember the book names. One, that first one was okay. Remember the books here. Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta. You need to remember the books because you are getting questions based on books. Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta wrote Kitab ul Rehla. Kitab ul Rehla. Kitab ul Rehla book. In this book, he criticized Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Madness of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Isami. Okay, Ibn Battuta belongs to Morocco country. He belongs to Morocco country. Morocco country. Ibn Battuta worked as a judge. Worked as a judge in worked as a judge in Delhi. 6 years he worked as a judge. 6 years he worked as a judge. But once he laughed at Muhammad bin Tughlaq, so he was put in a jail for 6 months. He worked as a 6 years judge in Delhi, but he did not forgive by Muhammad bin Tughlaq. What is his mistake is he laughed at Muhammad bin Tughlaq. That's why he was put in a jail for 6 months. Isami wrote Futuhat Salatin. Futuhat In this book, he criticized the capital change of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Capital change of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Futuhat In this book, he praised the greatness of Bahmani kingdom and Vijayanagara and criticized Muhammad bin Tughlaq because in his Isami parents died because of capital change. Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted capital from Delhi to Devagiri. That's why Isami came to south along with his parents. So in this experiment, okay, people who came from Delhi, they died in lakhs of people came to south and thousands of people died in Devagiri. Ziauddin Barani says that people who came from Delhi, they became people who came from Delhi, they came to Delhi and they died. Okay, Devagiri became graveyard of Delhi people. Graveyard of Delhi people. Isami. parents, mother and father died in Devagiri. So he criticized Isam, he criticized Muhammad bin Tughlaq as a bad fellow. Okay, Ziauddin Barauni. Okay, last book and Ziauddin Barauni. Ziauddin Barauni was the author of E. Firoz Shahi, Tariq-e Firoz Shahi. Day-to-day events in Firoz Shah Tughlaq's court. Okay, he also explains about Muhammad bin Tughlaq, but he praised Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Ibn Battuta, Isam criticized, Ziauddin Baroni praised Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Right? Any doubts? I am ending the session. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts? No doubts? Shall I end the session? Next class, we'll discuss about Firoz Shah Tughlaq and other things. Shall I end the session? Shall I end the session? Okay, I'm ending the session. I'm ending the session. Any doubts? No doubts? Okay, thank you. I'm ending the session. Okay, and the next class we'll discuss about remaining things. Any doubts? Thank you. I'm ending the session.